Yellow. Alright, that's our moon. Look how it's shining. Now if you take the angle of how it's shining and then direct it towards the sun, you will know that it's not in the right position. And we're not in the right position. The moon shouldn't be tilted like that. And it's also early. I don't think we should have seen it for another couple hours. But yeah, there's the moon. So, and it's turning. And then, of course, you can see the arc of the planet. See the arc of the planet? Yeah, Kelton. See? Before I was sort of looking northwest, now I'm looking southeast. And that's bad. Look at that. That's the planet right there, people. See? That's the planet. See? See how that works? Of course, those are going in front of me. Oh, look at the color. Look at the color come through. Just lightly. Yeah. Yep. You know, no need to make videos when there's not too much happening. Whew, you know. But it's these orbits, I'm telling you, they're gonna cause some problems with Earth. You know, we won't get that high elevated. See, there's a chemtrail right there. See how it goes through? No way could you hide that with a chemtrail. Good try, fellas. You know, what was that? Yeah, Mother Earth. So, you know, we're gonna see some highly increased temperatures pretty far north too, you know. And of course, you know, there's a threat of, you know, melting the tundra, which will release tons of CO2, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Hasn't happened in a very long time. Because why? Because every time these things come past, the north, you know, freezes. So that's in the ice core samples and geological layers and archaeology sites and, you know, all that stuff. But we're not in for a pole flip. The poles will not flip. The Earth's magnetic, you know, strength is the inner core is. It's going to keep the pole from flipping. The poles will not flip. Okay? And so we know that. And we know, you know, that things are, you see how it's dipping down. Look at it. Yeah. We know that, you know, things, it causes havoc, you know, with the weather patterns. But, you know, in a few hundred years, it will go back to where it was. And so, you know, that's how we roll. You know, and we got to, you know, keep an eye on that stuff. Of course, we all know about Kilauea and stuff, and the fissures that go from under that are, you know, widening. You know, the fissures down in the Marianas Trench and all that, they're widening. So, yeah. And, of course, Thailand and India, you know, they're going to see a lot of rain. Look at that. That looks sweet. You know, Australia should remain pretty calm. Same with the UK. Of course, you will see exceedingly high temperatures for a while, but that's going to be all right. The real concern is the continent of North America, and you know, America especially. You know, with the Gulf waters being extremely hot, it's going to generate some things that, you know, could be cyclonic in nature, you know. And, you know, that's just the way it is. Now, speaking of the Gulf, NASA has a satellite in orbit that measures gravity and the differences it makes very acutely, I might add. But the real concern is that these gravity fluctuations are strongest in the Gulf of Mexico. Now these gravity fluctuations are creating a jagged line on the seafloor of the Gulf of Mexico, indicating a couple things, that the Gulf of Mexico seafloor might shift. You know, there could be a landslide concerning some of the Gulf states. You know, or there could be a massive sinkhole, like the one that hit the White House lawn, which is, you know, kind of ironic. All right, my dad's here. I'm going home. Love y'all. God bless.